My role, my mission in life is to teach and show senior people in business how it is possible to live and perform better, but crucially for longer, simply by how they take better care of themselves. It's what we call gaining the wealthy body. So in the time I have with you for this keynote, it's going to be tight, it's going to be punchy, but it's going to be very fast moving with a lot of content in there. People will be challenged about what they thought they knew about health and well-being. We'll be producing scientific research and data to back that up, but it's going to be engaging, it's going to be entertaining, people are going to have a lot of laughs, and they will learn so much in that short space of time, and they will go away from that wondering why they didn't know any of this beforehand, but also challenged to take some of those points on board from that moment forth and start making a real difference to their health and well-being, to the energy, to the levels of engagement that they can put into their business and their productivity. That's going to create less stress and make their jobs more enjoyable, but make the business more productive as well. You can't have a lean body and a fat head. Okay, you can't have a lean body and a fat head. So as long as I was always going back to that default position of being overweight and enjoying all those things that was about being overweight, the double meat, double cheeseburgers, the fries, the cheesecakes, the beer, all those sorts of things, that's where I would always end up. I would never get the lean conditioned body of the athlete that I really wanted as long as I was thinking like the fat guy. So many companies have a health and well-being policy, which is great because traditionally it was all part of health and safety. But that tended to be more about safety rather than health. And so we're really delighted to see more and more businesses embracing this as a separate agenda. But if we're really interested in improving our health, then that's something that we are going to have to embrace and take on board as a workplace. So when it comes to healthy choices, sometimes we have to really do some serious self-examination. And I know as a business coach working in the health and well-being sphere, sometimes I have to dig pretty deep to find out where the problems are and start to break some of those chains of habit. But know this, rocket science isn't difficult for a rocket scientist. Flying an Airbus A380 isn't difficult for an Airbus A380 pilot. And being a human being shouldn't be difficult for a human being. So let's not make it so. So let's dig a little bit into the science, to the evidence, figure out how our bodies work, and it's all very much an individual thing, and start putting plans in place to survive and thrive on this planet that we have and that we're living and working on.